So it's been another episode of Love Island Games, and I would say today's episode kind of made me very emotional because we started from the games last night where at first Jess and Johnny won the game, but they had to go play a coins game where whoever has the biggest coin ends up being vulnerable, and we find out who are the new power couple. And at the end of the day, we saw Ray and Imani being the power couple. I was surprised. Why is Ray and Imani being the power couple? But Ray and Imani became the power couple. At one time, I was like, these couples are being dumb. Why do you keep making Ray and Imani the power couple? It's giving you guys don't make the best choices. Then we had the two couples in the bottom as Johnny and Jess. Johnny and Jess, being that they also won the challenge, so they were a power couple for just like 2 minutes. Johnny and Jess ended up being at the bottom, and Callum and Liberty. I felt bad for Callum and Liberty because ever since they've been on this game, ever since they made it known that they are not really in a relationship and they're just in couples game, like game couple, everybody tends to put them below, everybody tends to make them vulnerable, and they've always been skating through every dumping, every elimination. So I felt bad for them that they also are at the bottom and they got the highest coins. I think about 300 and something. That was the coins they got for them being on the bottom. So now we have two bottom: Johnny, Jess, Callum, Liberty. And the power couple winners, Ray and Imani, got the Hideaway, the first Hideaway of the season. And whilst they were in the Hideaway, they got a text that they had to choose one couple they would replace with one of the couples on the bottom. So one couple that is safe, we have to replace one couple that is at the bottom. That is where I found offense with. Because at the end of the day, they decided to come up with putting Ray and Imani, Ray and Imani decided to put up Toby and Georgia and save Johnny and Jess. I don't understand where that choice came from. I literally did not understand. And when they did not, they had a very good poker face. They did not let anybody know. They were acting normal. Everybody was feeling like they were safe. It was only Johnny and Jess and Callum and Liberty that were, trying to let's just see how this day will go. Finally, the games came and Moira came in and was like, you know what? Yes, Johnny and Jess were at the bottom. Yes, Callum and Liberty at the bottom. But now we sent a test to Ray and Imani yesterday night. They had to choose another couple. And I think at that moment, Toby felt it that he was going to be the one. He was having that emotions, and at the end of the day, it was Toby and Georgia that was replacing Johnny and him. And what pissed me off was Imani's excuse for putting up them was that she put them up because they are new and they are not really they've not really been in a couple for long. And I'm like, okay, if that's your reasoning, if that's your thought for putting up Ray and Imani, for putting up Toby and Georgia, what happened to Sally and Elle? They are also a new couple. Georgia and Elle came into the island together, so they are also a new couple. What happened to exchanging Sally with Johnny? What happened to Megan and Kira? Okay, if that's your excuse, because that excuse is fucked up. It's not. For me, it was not a valuable excuse for you to tell me that was the reason why you put them up. It did not make sense at all. That was the reason why you put them up. It's really pained me. Now, something that they didn't plan for, now they had to do. Immediately I saw the games. I saw it was a tug of war games. I said no. Georgia and Toby would have a very serious challenge because it's already in the favor of Liberty, because Liberty has body weight. She has that body, and that is going to come in her favor. This thing just made me realize it's not about the slimmest body, the fittest body. It's about if you can carry yourself, because now look at the kind of body Liberty has. her body weight was able to hold up, because I'm not gonna lie, Liberty held it down. Liberty was the champion for me in this game because she held it down to allow Callium push through and ring that bell. They rang it 4 times, although the third time was null and void, but they rang it even when Toby was trying. Liberty, I said, when I said Liberty held it down, I mean she held it down. At this point, I feel like Liberty and Callum should realize that they are soulmates. Like, if you go through all these trials and tribulations together and still skate through and you're still in the island, it's enough to let you know that, why don't I just give it a try? Like, Liberty and Callum should just like finally give it a try and see how this relationship will work out. I just feel like they should just give it a try at the end of the day. They should just give it a try. But I'm happy that Liberty stayed, although it was painful, man. That watching it, I was grinding my fingers like, whoo. This was like one of the most challenging duels we've seen since the season start. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I wanted. When I heard Love Island games, this is what I was expecting. Not all these games they've been playing. You stroll in the water, you pick someone's name, game of luck. So I was happy that we had a real, actual game, and those that it's not because of your chance or your luck you win it. It's because of your strength and your coordination of your team that you win it. So I was happy. At the end of the day, Callum and Liberty are still in the villa. They still survived another bottom, and they are still in the villa. I'm happy. But Toby and the way that they were doing Toby and Sally's stuff, like, it just gave the vibes that Toby would be living, because we're trying to wrap up the Toby and Sally situation, trying to make them talk, trying to talk about the stuff about him saying that she was fake. It was giving probably Toby was leaving, because they gave Toby and Georgia a very big amount of airtime, so it gave that feeling. Now, Toby and Georgia are the newest couple to be dumped from the Love Island villa. So we'll be getting new islanders coming in. Like, I'm so happy for this one, because my guy Carrington, I'm such a huge fan of Carrington. Carrington is gonna be coming into the villa tomorrow, so I'm happy to see Carrington and what he's gonna play. Look, Carrington is a fine specimen of a man, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm happy that he's coming to the villa, and let's see what spot he's gonna stay. Or we only saw Carrington, and I think Mike, and I think it's also Courtney that was also be joining them as a lady, but they didn't really show us the lady. But I just want to see how that is gonna play out at the end of the day. Join us tomorrow. I was surprised that there's going to be an episode tomorrow, because I thought this was gonna be on same base, but unfortunately there's gonna be an episode tomorrow. Join us tomorrow, same time, for us to talk about everything that happened on Love Island USA.